John's instruments are different. You know, I made some special extra long scale basses for the Led Zeppelin '02 show. He's got 12-string stereo basses. He's got 8-string basses. Got an electric bass mandolin, which we used on the Crooked Vultures tour. He's a great guy to work for because everything's going to be a challenge. Making instruments for John is always very exciting because they're all different. The first one, or one of the first ones, was his signature bass, of which this is an example now. He wanted something which was familiar to him, and being familiar, it needed to feel like a 60s jazz bass, which in Led Zeppelin days was his favourite bass, I guess. But he wanted something more modern and something more versatile. John doesn't really know whether on a Monday he's playing a rock gig and the following week he's doing a bluegrass gig, and then the next might be a free jazz gig and so on. So what we needed was an instrument that was extremely versatile. The production stage on making an instrument like this would be starting with the straight through neck section, and out of a 3x3 billet of Canadian rock maple, you get 2 necks. Then you'd route the section in the neck for the truss rod and the 2 graphite rods. Then you'd glue the sides on. These 2 wings, we call them, go on the side. Then you'd glue the front on. Then you'd glue the fingerboard on. Then you'd carve the neck. Then you'd sand it, having routed all the compartments for the pickups and the controls and the battery. Then you'd sand it, no scratches, perfect. Then you'd lacquer it. It's pretty quick. I wish it was that quick to make them as it is to explain how to make it. My goal is to make a bass that is even response from E to G. So there's not one dominantly loud string. And that is probably governed by choice of timbre. People always think that every electric guitar or electric bass sounds the same. And that's blatantly not true. So what you make the instrument out of governs the way the string vibrates in its pure vibration pattern. Elixir strings are great for basses, well, for any instrument, because they're going to last a really good long time. They're coated. We're not going to get moisture in like today is a really, really humid day. You can feel it in the air. That's going to go straight onto these strings. These are coated. That's not going to happen.